How to buy a home in the US as a non US citizen. Buying a home in the US as a non US citizen can be tricky, at least on the surface. If you are wondering whether a citizen of another country can buy property in the US, the short answer is yes, though it is easiest if you are buying the property in cash. If you are seeking financing from financial institute in the US to purchase real estate as a non-citizen, getting a mortgage is the most challenging part. However, if you are prepared to purchase property in the US but you are not a US citizen, here is essential information to know. Buying a home as a non-US citizen. Anyone may buy and own property in the United States regardless of citizenship. There are no laws or restrictions that prevent an individual of any foreign citizenship from owning or buying a home in the US. In fact, many foreign nationals purchase vacation homes in the United States, and there are many wealthy foreign investors who purchase investment properties such as multi unit apartments or condos, single family homes, and even business properties such as shopping malls. So, whether you are a new resident searching for a two-story home for you and your household, or an investor with interest in vacation property, there are several resources and options available to you. Getting a mortgage as a non-US citizen. Buying a house in the US as a non US citizen is simple if you plan in cash or have all the money saved to buy the home in one lump sum. If you're not in the financial position to be able to purchase a home with cash, you will need to obtain a mortgage loan to purchase property. This is where the process can become more complex. Your ability to get a mortgage as a non US citizen depends on your residency status. If you are planning to buy a home and have no intention of moving to the US, the only loan you may qualify for is a foreign national loan. Foreign national loans tend to have a higher down payment, higher interest rates, and you will need to have an individual taxpayer identification number. If you are a permanent resident with green card, a non-permanent resident with a valid work visa, or a refugee granted asylum, you can qualify for a mortgage. A lender will need to be able to verify the legal residency of the applicant, so foreign nationals whose primary residence is not the US may have a harder time getting a mortgage. You may be wondering if you can buy a home with FHA loan if you're not a US citizen. In most cases, you can apply for an FHA loan as long as you provide proof of your permanent residency. However, in order to qualify for a FHA loan, the home you're looking to buy will need to be your permanent residence, not a second home or vacation residence. Additionally, most US based mortgage lenders look at borrowers' US credit history to determine the eligibility for a mortgage loan. As a non US citizen, you may not have a US credit report, or your credit report may not have enough information for lenders to establish your credit worthiness. Therefore, it can make it difficult for lenders to analyze the risk of loaning your money to purchase a home. That means your lender will have to use another method for evaluating your risk as a borrower. Due to the complexity of analyzing a risk, most lenders simply opt to not lend money to foreign citizens. It may take you longer to find a lender who is willing to work with you, and it may take longer to get approval for your mortgage loan. You might also pay a higher interest rate if you are concerned about securing a mortgage loan due to your credit. Consider taking this time uh, to improve your credit score before buying a home as a non US citizen. So, implications for selling a US based home as a non US citizen. Eventually, you might decide to sell your US based property before you purchase new property in the US. It's good to be aware of the rules and requirements that you should decide to sell your property in the future. The IRS requires the buyers of properties from the non US citizens withhold 15% of the gross sale price to ensure foreign nationals do not evade US income tax on their sold property. If the buyer does not withhold this amount, they may be responsible for additional taxes. The rules surrounding this are somewhat complex, but are outlined in the IRS FIR PTA publication, and more information can be found in the International Tax Gap series. Working with an agent you trust who won't push you beyond what you are comfortable offering or rush you into making a bad decision is key. Work with trustworthy real estate agent so you know that you have your best interest in mind. That's all. Thank you so much.